anti-vaccine is just concerned about this one. And again, I respect that because I was there with the older kids earlier in the year.
Nick in Fairhaven, you're on New Jersey 101.5.
Deminski Doyle, thank you for having me on.
Sure, Nick.
Hey, Nick.
So scientists today think, yes, I wouldn't give this to a child or anybody actually, but scientists today think that it's an evolutionary trait instead of like a birth compound. I don't see any gain of it, like natural selection wise, to have the virus be a feature instead of just a compound of bacteria interacting with a cell. Animals are made of cells too, so where's it come from? But this is an mRNA sporing graft that creates a protein on your cell to attack with the antibodies, which clean up cellular debris from blood clots. So that's why we do that. So that's my hypothesis, and surveying doctors, I guess, and thanks for having me on to talk about this.
What was it like winning the Academy Award for Joker?
Nick, thanks for your call.
It's like I was talking to Joaquin there.
Carrie in Basking Ridge, you're on New Jersey 101.5.
Hey, guys, thanks for taking the call.
Sure.
Although I'm not a doctor, I do have a master's in healthcare administration and healthcare ethics. And although I don't work for Pfizer, I do work in pharmaceuticals, and I would 95% sure I would give my child the vaccine unless the cases significantly went down.
For the prevention of hospitalization, for the prevention of the very, very small chance of death. I mean, what's the main reason?
To reduce the chance of hospitalization and or death.
Right. I mean, the deaths have been so minimal, but not to minimize them. But they've been very, very few. So I guess you're saying you also just have to look at, do you really want your child laid up for a week in a hospital too?
Right. Yes, of course. And, God forbid that things progress to where they become serious and life-threatening. But, I really don't want to take the chance of him being hospitalized. And, based on all the research I've done as a healthcare administrator, I would feel confident giving my child the vaccine.
Do you remember? I don't
think the reason why people are talking about it now is because of the fact that people think that this vaccine was willy-nilly produced in a 10-month period without doing due diligence. This vaccine was actually, for the most part, 90 to 95% produced back when the whole SARS and MERS epidemic was happening 10, 15 years ago. Mm-hmm. All they had to do was recode for the protein. So this isn't some, vaccine that the drug companies have come up with from the start.
Right.
This was already developed years ago with just having to recode for the protein. So I'm fairly confident in, my research and, giving my child the vaccine.
Yeah. All right. Hey, Carrie, thanks for calling in. So would you do it? Yes or no? The vaccine for 5